everybody. It's day 15 of 30 Days of Sketches, so we are halfway through. Let me pull my stuff out here, and I'm sorry for the glare and whatnot, but you know what? Y'all got to have light to see everything else, so that's what happens sometimes. Okay, what have I got going on here? So what I have is sketched by Lisa. Well, that's interesting. Lisa, Suneo? Scrapbooking. And it looks like it says My Scrapbook Table. So I suspect she either has Instagram or YouTube that's called My Scrapbook Table. Now she's got stitching and whatnot up here. I will not be doing that. Honestly, I could see this even being almost fabric or something in stitching, but I'm not stitching, you guys. 2 photos, some journaling over here, little labels. She's got an embellishment cluster here. I cannot tell. That looks like a tag, maybe. I'm not certain what that is. Another little piece up here. And it is like, looks like it's paper matted on paper. So very nice, very nice. So what I have here is April 2022 Girls Night Out. That is a Snapchat filter right there with little sparkles. But then here's me and my girlfriend Kathy. And look, we're drinking these little fruity drinks. Yum, yum. It was a sangria, as I recall. And I have a Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. I haven't a clue which month. But we have... I picked it because of these lemons, you guys. How cute is this? This lemon paper, I'm totally using that at the top up here. And then there's these cute polka dots. And this cute green, tone on tone. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that adorable? Little kitchen-y thing. Interestingly, we have green cardstock. And if we do this at the top... I kind of, just because that shows dark down there, I almost need a green down below. Why not? Why the heck not? So that might get saved. We'll see. I don't want to see another... I might cut these inward, right? So they're going to be a little smaller then. And so I'll have my pictures. I'll mount those on cardstock. And then I have this little baggie of embellishments. So let's see what we have to offer ourselves. I do see doilies, which is nice because of the round pieces there. So let's see what we got going on. So, Ooh, look at the little tiny jewels, you guys. Look at that. That is so pretty. So I have a couple of doilies, which is nice because one can go down at the bottom. One can go at the top. Then I have, well, Time to Bake is not going to work. Mom's Recipes and Family Faves is not going to work. Now, this is cute. Your opinion is not part of the recipe. That is totally cute. The only tricky part is it's on top of this green. So I have to think about that one. Let's Eat could work because we did eat dinner. That might work. Whip It Good. That's funny. Okay. Probably not from our kitchen. So those may not work. We'll have to put those aside. So we'll have to figure something else out. I've got other things, you guys. Not a big deal at all. So that's what I'm going to start with. I do need to mount these. So let me do this. I may pull out... I don't know if I have a rub-on or if I have... I don't know if I want to stamp or not. I'm going to think about it, you guys, what I might do up here as it relates to this stitching detail there. So let me get busy. See, Tyler quote. I need a title too, you guys. I don't have a title. GNO, something like that. I'll have to dig around. Okay, let me get it. Let me do a little cutting and do a little digging, and I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, you guys, I felt like such a goof. I was showing you those 2 papers, and I was like, okay, I'll use the lemon on the top and the green on the bottom. Well, the back side of the lemon has a really lovely light green, and it's perfect. And I'm like, what was I thinking? I don't need to cut into another piece of paper. So what I did is I cut off a 1/2 inch from the side, and then I cut it into 6 and 6, and then, of course, I overlapped the bottom piece just a tad. And then looking at it, I thought, you know what? I think that my frazzles from my February Color Rush Studios design team kit is the same color green. And sure enough, I ran over there and got it, and it is. It's a perfect color for this. So I used that. I've laid it down there so I can kind of see what it's going to look like. And then I also took that little piece that said, your opinion is not part of the recipe. And I mounted that on white cardstock because it was just going to get the green on the green. I didn't really want that. I wanted a little break in there. So I did that, and then I've mounted the photos on white cardstock, and then I'm going to go ahead and mount them on that dark green. So I did cut into it, but not for the same reason I thought I was going to initially. So I'm going to get my little photo mats here. I'm going to actually put foam underneath the photos. Well, I put it under the one of me, top and bottom, and then the one of me and of my friend Kathy, I put it on the top. But first I got to get my little, I haven't glued anything down yet, y'all. I haven't glued a thing down. So I'm going to glue down my papers here. I probably should have actually scuffed up the edges a little bit. I may go back with my fingernail. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to put my little lemon. I love this lemon paper, you guys. It is so cute. I don't know what it is about lemons. I think it's so pretty. The little yellow fruity things on the green. I don't know. It's just really pretty to me. So I'm going to use red tape for putting down my frazzles here. As I used the frazzles in February, I think sometimes I use Nuvo glue. I think it was most of the time I'd use Nuvo glue, if I'm honest with you. But this one, I wanted to kind of wrinkle it, if that makes sense. So you'll see me do it partly here, and I'm going to cut away in just a second. But I'm laying it down. I'm kind of wrinkling it a little bit. Almost like I imagined in the sketch how she had her papers. I don't know if they really were wrinkled or if that's what she meant, but it looked kind of like it to me. So this is a bit of an homage to that, what I think is wrinkled paper or wrinkled fabric or whatever she's got going on in that sketch. So I've wrinkled up my frazzles here. Now, I started to lay the photos completely over the top of them, and I thought, well, I'm going to lose all my little wrinkles. So I'll take my picture and lay it kind of crossing it, but I'm going to take the horizontal picture and I'll bring it down, so it's not going to be quite so high. So I end up kind of fassing around, I guess I should say, with these foam pieces and my pictures and whatnot. And I left a gap, by the way, because that frazzles is kind of wrinkled up and stuff, so there's dimension already. So that's why you're seeing that gap there. So when I lay it down, it's going to have the fabric is in between those pieces of the foam. But again, this is where I'm kind of looking at this and I go, well, I don't really want my horizontal picture to be over the top of the frazzles. So I start off that way, and then I kind of change my mind, and I'm going to bring it down in just a second. Now, I also love this paper because her shirt was yellow, so it perfectly went with her. Now, I'm going to kind of add something to the photo, and I add a little label and things. So I deviate just a tad from the sketch. I wouldn't suggest it's terrible, but I deviate just a little bit. I'm also going to get into a sticker book in a minute, and it almost turned into a little bit of a mess because I can't use stickers, you guys. Sometimes they just stick to me, and they stick to everything. I don't know. I've got these doilies, and I got into my stash, and I got this simple story stuff here, and I got this good stuff. Now, I know it. It's got hot pink on it. It's got a little bit of orange. It's not a perfect match in a way, but I'm okay with that. I think the pink in there, it's a girl's night out, and so that's okay. I think it's going to look cute. So in a minute, I'm going to stick that on top of that doily. So here's where I'm kind of organizing my photos and my little, I'm going to call it journaling card there, and my little doily on the bottom. Now, initially, I laid my doily down there, and I'm going to use my scissors to cut it off the edge of the 12 by 12, but I'm actually going to end up pulling out an X-Acto knife, and it actually is X-Acto brand, by the way, and I'm going to cut off the part that goes beyond my light green paper. Now, I don't do that on camera, but... and I may point that out in just a minute because I think I cut it on camera the first time, but I don't think the second time with the X-Acto knife I do. So I've got my good stuff on my doily up there. I'm gluing down my little journaling piece there. I think that's really cute, actually. There's that little tabby that says, let's eat. I'm going to add a little arrow that points at that too. We always go to this little Italian restaurant. So the company that we work for, she works for them still, and I used to work for them, is in Allen, and there's a little, shopping area called Waters Creek. It's got all these little restaurants, little shops. There's actually apartments and stuff above all them. It's a real nice area. There's a little creek and stuff that's running through it. It's really pretty. In the summertime, they do little concerts and things, but she'll fly in, and typically when we go have dinner, it's in that little place over there because there's a little, I want to call it a pizza restaurant. But it's like nice pizza. You know what I mean? It's not like you're going to, I hate to say it like this, but it's not like you're going to Pizza Inn. You're going to a nice restaurant. In the sense it's casual dining, but it's pizza, and we always get really good. We get bruschetta, we get the pizza, we get wine sangrias, and we just have a nice little night. And there's shopping over there. She does like to shop, so we might run over to not James Avery. Oh my goodness, it's another little jewelry place. It'll come to me after I've not thought about it. Anyway, they have like earrings and necklaces and things. And then there's a shoe store and things. She just loves to shop. So we'll wander around and shop and then go have dinner and a sangria. And it's a nice evening. I love it. I love when she comes to town because she lives in Illinois, I think, or Iowa or whatever. And she'll come down here for a work trip sometimes. And she'll say, hey, I'm going to be there. And she'll set up we'll set up a little dinner and stuff and get together. And sometimes we have another friend that comes with, and it's always a fun time when the three of us get together. So I'm using my sticker book here. This is a Maggie Holmes sticker book. I have it laying there because, well, if I've timed this properly, you will have seen my counterfeit kit on the 1st. So I pulled it out to use with my counterfeit kit, and I thought, well, I'll poke around through there, and I find some stuff, and then some stuff I put back, and some stuff I pull back out. So I end up with a few little stickers. One says friend, one says laugh, one says I'm thankful for you. There's a little heart in the middle of this yellow circle, which I thought was really cute. And then I'm also going to pull a little bow. I don't know if I've done that yet. I maybe do that now. I messed with this one for a second because I'm like, I'm not sure. And then I pull it up and then I put it back. I was trying to do the little embellishment cluster she showed on the sketch. I'm not sure I was really all that successful in it. But that's going to go there. And then I think this is when I decide, you know what? She had that stitching. I'm going to use these stickers. Now, here the tricky part is I should have started with the center, and I did not. So you guys, lesson learned, start with the center when you do these little banner type deals. It's actually like little crosses or whatever, or like little X's on a string kind of deal. And y'all, they tried to stick to everything. I tried to peel it up to fix it. It was like, nope, that ain't coming up. You're going to tear your paper. So I'm going to end up with a piece that's not 100% right on the right-hand side over here. I mean, it's okay. You know, is anybody going to notice? I don't know. I notice it, and you'll notice it now that I've pointed out in a second because I don't get 3 full ones. Okay, so I should have done the center one first and then went out from there, and I did not. So, oops. So anyway, I got those 3 things down. What am I doing? Oh, I got the little jewels that came in the Scrap Room Photos of the Month. I think there was, let's see, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I guess there was 14 little old jewels. And I stick those around the page. I just kind of stick them kind of like where the clusters would be, I guess, if you want to call it that. I hope that's what I'm doing right now. I really can't see what I'm doing, but I suspect that's what I'm doing is putting them little jewels all over the place. I thought about sequins, and I looked at my little Spiegel Mom scraps, but none of those colors were going to work. I had a little orange, like a little peach colored one, but that's not going to work on here. Then everything else had like real cool tones, so I clearly need to go shopping for some sequins, you guys. So I'm putting my little sparkles around because I do like that. And it kind of matched the little Snapchat filter with the sparkles with me in there. So that is all I'm going to do this layout, you guys, except I think I will take my fingernail and rough the edges of my outside there of my light green and my lemon paper. But there you go. And I did add my little bit of journaling on my label there. I'm proud of myself for that. And look how cute, y'all. I love that lemon paper. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the playlist, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.